to the ranking member for any opening statement he'd like to make.
Well, I reiterate a lot of what the chairman has said. General Alexander, Chris Inglis, your leadership at NSA has been outstanding, and I just want to acknowledge the people who work at NSA every day. And NSA is in my district. I have an occasion to communicate, and a lot of the people who go to work to protect our country, who work hard every day, are concerned that the public think they're doing something wrong, and that's not the case at all. And the most important thing we can do here today is let the public know the true facts. I know that Chairman Rogers and I and other members have asked you to help declassify what we can that will not hurt our security so the public can understand that this important is legal, why we're doing this program, and how it protects us. We're here today because of the brazen disclosure of critical classified information that keeps our country safe. This widespread leak by a 29-year-old American systems administrator put our country and our allies in danger by giving the terrorists a really good look at the playbook that we use to protect our country. The terrorists now know many of our sources and methods. There's been a lot in the media about this situation, some right, a lot wrong. We're holding this open hearing today so we can set the record straight and the American people can hear directly from the intelligence community as to what is allowed and what is not under the law. We need to educate members of Congress also with the public. To be clear, the National Security Agency is prohibited from listening in on phone calls of Americans without proper court-approved legal authorities. We live in a country of laws. These laws are strictly followed and layered with oversight from three branches of government, including the executive branch, the courts, and Congress. Immediately after 9/11, we learned that a group of terrorists were living in the United States, actively plotting to kill Americans on our own soil, but we didn't have the proper authorities in place to stop them before they could kill almost 3,000 innocent people. Good intelligence is clearly the best defense against terrorism. There are two main authorities that have been highlighted in the press. The business records provision allows the government to legally collect what is called metadata, simply the phone number and length of call. No content, no conversations. This authority allows our counterterrorism and the law enforcement officials to close the gap on foreign and domestic terrorist activities. It enables our intelligence community to discover whether foreign terrorists have been in contact with people in the U.S. who may be planning a terrorist attack on U.S. soil. The second authority is known as Section 702 of the FISA Amendment Act. It allows the government to collect the content of email and phone calls of foreigners, not Americans, located outside the United States. This allows the government to get information about terrorists, cyber threats, weapons of mass destruction, and nuclear weapons proliferation that threaten America. This authority prohibits the targeting of American citizens or U.S. permanent residents without a court order, no matter where they are located. Both of these authorities are legal. Congress approved and reauthorized both of them over the last 2 years. In fact, these authorities have been instrumental in helping prevent dozens of terrorist attacks, many on U.S. soil. But the fact still remains that we must figure out how this could have happened. How was this 29-year-old systems administrator able to access such highly information and about such sensitive matters, and how was he able to download it and remove it from his workplace undetected? We need to change our systems and practices and employ the latest in technology that will alert superiors when a worker tries to download and remove this type of information. We need to seal this crack in the system. And to repeat something incredibly important, the NSA is prohibited from listening to phone calls or reading emails of Americans without a court order. Period. End of story. Look forward to your testimony.